Hey, 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 happy Friday. I hope everyone is doing and feeling fantastic on this fabulous Friday. It's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah, and I know we want to get our weekend started. We're coming off of the holiday and we've got a day of work and we want to, get into the weekend, enjoy ourselves, and that is exactly what we're going to do. But first, we got to get one more application in. And I have a hot work from home opportunity that is beginner friendly, okay? They say it is preferred if you have 1 year of experience. And based on the duties, what you're doing in this role, I leaped, I jumped, I ran to get this video to y'all because this is an awesome foot in the door opportunity. You'll understand why in just a moment. But first things first, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you tap that notification bell and select all. That way YouTube tells you every time I post a video, and I post the hottest work from home opportunities and information right here Monday through Friday. So if that sounds good to you, go ahead and lock it on in. And on that note, we are ready to jump in. You just gotta apply. All right, you guys, I'm excited to share this hot lead with y'all because I know we are ready to just get back to chilling, okay? The weekend is here. We want to let our hair down a little bit more. And yeah. Now, before I get into the details, just remember that work from home jobs fill quickly. And while the positions linked below are active at the time that I post them, they may close with little to no notice. So if you like any of these leads, get your application in ASAP. And if a link doesn't work, it likely means the job has been filled. But don't worry, I share hot work from home opportunities every single weekday in Extra Leads Club. I'll tell you more about that at the end of this video. And I also have the mega list of jobs, which is a free resource on my website, remoteworklife.co. And I'll also give you more information about that in a moment. So now that those YouTube disclaimers are out the way, let's go ahead and get into this hot lead. This one comes from a company called Smile Brands, and I have shared them before. It's been a while, so I'm glad that I have something from them that I can share with y'all. Now, this company is in dentistry, and if you go over to their Glassdoor account, you can see that this is a huge company, 5,001 to 10,000 employees. They've been around since '98. They're based out of California, and they have a really great rating with almost 2,000 reviews. So that's a trustworthy rating, okay? The more reviews, the more we have to say, and that means that people are saying good things consistently. Awesome. So jumping into this hot lead, this is for their insurance payment processor position. It is a full-time work from home role, and I absolutely loved the fact that this schedule is Monday through Friday, and you're going to get started early. So they let you know that the schedule is from Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Friday, 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. Okay, so you're gonna get in there and you're gonna get out of there. And based off of the time, they don't tell us like what the time zone is. Since this company's main location is based out of California, we may be able to say that that is West Coast, okay, like Pacific Standard Time, and you would adjust it for your time zone, but we'll know for sure once we get into the courting process with the company. But as long as we know that we can apply, which we can US-wide, we're good. Now down here, they have some very important information. And if you're like, Delilah, should I be leaping up and down, with joy for that? Well, I think so, because under responsibilities, they tell us you're going to build relationships with dental offices via phone and email regarding patient accounts, communicate with insurance companies regarding how a dental claim was paid to determine the most appropriate application of the payment to a patient's account, post insurance payments to patients' accounts accurately and according to the EOB, and then send primary EOB to secondary insurance companies as needed. And so if you're like, okie doke, all right, I know what I'm going to be doing. Well, here's the thing. Everything that they just listed is a high in demand skill. And I have seen many healthcare related roles where they involve all of these things. They want you to have experience with them, and that's how you're going to get paid the big bucks. Wherever you might be coming from, you might be coming from, the grocery store, retail, fast food, you might be waitressing right now. Okay, this is what I call a foot in the door opportunity, which I've been sharing many, over the last couple of weeks on this channel. They just want you to show up as a highly motivated and customer focused individual, knowing basic knowledge within Microsoft applications, self-motivated to complete tasks and reach productivity goals in a timely manner, and remote candidates must be able to set up a computer and troubleshoot minor IT issues. These are the qualifications, okay? And I'm really going in detail here because something that I have noticed from past jobs that I have shared is there's a misunderstanding by a lot of folks what you can get into with the experience you're showing up with. So what I mean by that is some people want to walk into those high-paying healthcare roles, high-paying claims, insurance, benefits type roles, and they want to walk into those not having any experience, not even knowing anything about healthcare, not knowing terminology, that they don't know anything about HIPAA. They want to walk into that, and that's not happening. Okay, you got to work your way up. Healthcare is not one of those industries where, hey, I have a can-do attitude, give me, X amount of money. No. You got to show up with that experience because you're playing with people's health, their livelihoods. So anytime you see a role that is basically, hey, we will take you and we will train you. We just need you to have some basic things. That is something you want to jump on. You don't want to be too concerned about what they say they're going to give you. Okay, we don't want to be too concerned about that if we're serious about getting our careers going. And mind you, a lot of this, passing this and going straight to the other stuff requires you to spend years in school. So if you're not taking the years in school route where you might end up racking up debt, you have to start off here to get there if you're not doing the school route. So don't be mad at me. I have to get on my soapbox, but y'all know when I tell y'all something, you can take it to the bank, okay? So if you love this lead and you want to get your application in, I would do so ASAP using this apply at the top right button. And yes, we have templates for you. I highly recommend using the remote resume builder software to get your application in ASAP. You can choose from many, many, many different templates. We have so many. We have multiple insurance templates. We have insurance claims, insurance customer service. We have a healthcare call center, regular healthcare, general. We've got a medical billing resume template. If you were to say, Delilah, which template would I want to submit for this role? Well, being that this doesn't require you to show up with experience doing anything in insurance payment processing, I would use the template that best fits with what I've currently been doing. So if you're coming from, let's say retail or, you're waitressing right now, you would want to just use the customer service 1 or 2 template and then go through the lead, and wherever they mention something that you have experience with, I would put that. So if you have computer knowledge, okay, that's something you would want to further customize it with. Okay, if you know how to handle minor IT issues, if you've ever looked at EOBs, or if you've ever done anything in dental or insurance or, specifically claims, those are things that you can further customize your resume and cover letter with. So I would just make sure that whatever I can tell them that they asked me to show up with, I tell them on my resume and cover letter. So you could go with customer service 1 or 2 templates, or if you're like, hey, I've worked in healthcare, but maybe not particularly this one, you could use the healthcare resume template. And if you're coming from insurance claims, you could do that one, insurance claims. And maybe you have a medical billing-ish type background. Maybe you've done some medical billing type things. You might even be able to glean some things from the medical billing template and, customize it for this very, very beginner-friendly entry-level role. And we've got you covered with the cover letter templates as well. So we've got both the resume and the cover letter template for you. They are already filled out You would just choose which template you want. You'd go into the wizard and answer the questions to make it true to you, and then boom, you're ready to download. So you're starting off from a finished product, but you don't want to submit it as it is because you got to have your contact information and your work experience on there. So that's what I mean by add your information. You just answer the questions, and then the software puts everything where it needs to go. And it works the exact same way with the cover letter templates. You start off from a finished product, so there's no reason not to submit a cover letter. You go into the wizard, answer some questions, make it true to you, and then boom, you're ready to download. And you can get access to all of these ATS optimized resume and cover letter templates for just $1 during our 7-day try before you buy trial. That's where you get to use all the resume and cover letter templates, make as many as you want in this cloud-based ATS optimized software. So you know you're putting your best foot forward with the ATS and with a human when you use the software. And after that, it is only $37 per month. And as soon as you sign up, we're going to send you an email. You're going to have a login to your own private dashboard that looks just like this. And then email 2 will be a login to my Teachable School, where we have the very brief and easy to follow tutorials. It only takes a few minutes to watch them. This is a very simple software, okay? So the tutorials are there just to, make sure that y'all have a visual aid, but it is a very simple, easy to use software. And then email 3 will be a link to the support desk. If you ever have questions about the software or your subscription, we are in the support desk 7 days a week. Yes, that's weekends and holidays too. We're here for you. So we provide excellent customer service. We make sure we take care of all of our customers, and we support you. So try out the software. I know you're gonna love it. Next up on the resources list is Extra Leads Club. Y'all, I'm always telling you, would you believe me? Would you believe me? This lead came from Extra Leads Club. Yeah, it did. And yeah, today, the same thing. The lead came from Extra Leads Club. Today's leads, and I'm not yanking your chain here. There were a lot of really great leads, but we got to get our weekend started. So if you're an Extra Leads Club, make sure you log in right now and get your application in, because these leads were hot today. They weren't playing when they came from the holiday. So go ahead and get your application in. Try out Extra Leads Club. It's only $10 a month, and you can try it out for $1 during our 7-day try before you buy trial. The link is in the description box. And that's not all, folks. We have even more resources. My website, remoteworklife.co, is a huge resource. And one of the things on that website is the mega list of jobs. I love the mega list because every time I share a new to this channel company, we add it here, and it makes it easy for you to go directly to their careers page and apply safely and securely to their latest hot leads. This is a very valuable tool. Okay, people tell me, Delilah, I used the mega list and applied to a bunch more jobs, and now I have an interview. Now I have a job offer. Thank you. And I'm like, yeah, that's how it works. You're welcome. Okay, so try out the mega list, bookmark this page, come here every time you look for a job. You will be so glad that you did. And last but certainly not least, check out my Amazon storefront. I receive a tiny commission if you purchase any of these items from Amazon, because these items are priced to move, okay? I'm not sharing with y'all thousands of dollars in equipment, okay? I'm sharing with you $125.95 in equipment, okay? And this is just to make it convenient for you. So you can get the whole hookup, all right? 22-inch monitor, wire keyboard, and mouse, CPU tower that runs Windows 10, and you can get that whole hookup and be on your way to work from home land. And lots of people have heart this page because these computers do just what they need them to do. So check out my Amazon storefront, the mega list of jobs. Consider joining Extra Leads Club today. The leads are hot, okay? And then get your application and using the remote resume builder software. This makes getting your application in and customizing so much easier. So try it out. You're gonna be so glad that you did. And thank you all so much for watching. I truly hope this has been helpful, and I hope you guys have a safe and very blessed weekend. And God willing, I'll see you on Monday. All right, talk soon. Bye.